What's up, Peachy Babies? You guys really liked my TikTok where I turned slime into clothes. And you also left a bunch of suggestions on other things that I should make. So today we're gonna be making the first slime runway the world has ever seen. In order to have some slime fabric, I had to make a giant slime spill. So now, as you can notice, it kind of like hardened a bit and it became this really cool like raincoat fabric. Let's rip it off of the ground and use it as our fabric. Guys, this feels so weird. It's like I'm ripping skin off the ground. All right, we got our slime fabric. It's time to make clothes. You guys, this looks like a shower curtain. I also kind of lightly colored it this blue color, so it's much different from this one right here that is kind of like a peach. We have Peter right here for support. Last time I made a hat and it just didn't fit right, so I gave it to Peter and I think it really suits him. First, we need a template, so let's go get some clothes. Here is our Peachy Babies closet. We have all sorts of colorful clothing that we use for videos. I'm gonna make Aaron a skirt because I love this skirt right here and I'm gonna use this as a template for our slime fabric. And also, I really wanna make Christian a shirt because he's always wearing the coolest shirts around here. So I'm gonna use this shirt right here as our template. All right, so I'm gonna start off with spreading out my fabric on this table. I think I have enough to make that skirt and shirt. Maybe something for myself too. Oh guys, this is kind of like a slime tablecloth too. I need a marker for this. All right, I got my marker. It's white so that it doesn't stand out too much. I need the front and the back of our shirt, so I'm gonna make 2 of these templates. Also, we're gonna need some seam allowance, right? So I need to leave about 2 to 3 inches outside of the shirt's frame in order to put it together. I took a sewing class in college. I've made clothes before, but never using slime. This is such a weird concept. I think it's gonna fit our model just right, because we need that seam allowance. Now we're gonna cut it out and measure it out to make sure that it's just the right fit. So this is our first shirt template. Kind of looks like a dress, but that's okay. Now we're gonna use this same shirt and place it on our slime fabric so that we can cut out the exact same shape for the back of the shirt. We got the front and the back. This fabric is not that stretchy. It's kind of weird. So I need to keep in mind like how his head is gonna fit through it. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but we're gonna make it work. On the TikTok, I kind of trolled you guys a little bit. I brought my sewing machine and I totally acted like I was sewing this, but there's no way I'm gonna sew this together. It's gonna break my machine. So we got clear tape. I fooled y'all. So we're gonna place the shirt one on top of the other and make sure that it perfectly fits. Guys, I can make clothes for Peter because look at him, he's so chill, right? Something about making clothes for other people is kind of hard. Let's get our clear tape and cut out some nice little pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the side of our shirt. I'd say that's a good shoulder. Shoulders, done. So let's continue with the rest of the shirt and hopefully this fits over his head. Guys, we made a slime shirt. Can you believe that? I'm in shock right now. I can't believe we made a shirt. All right, let's move on to the next one. For Aaron, I'm gonna be making a really cute skirt. I kind of already cut out some of the outline. So right now the skirt naturally has like this distressed vibe going. It's honestly kind of cool, but I think I'm gonna go for something a little bit more straight cut. So this is harder than it looks, guys. I need my model in here to get the right sizes because if we cut it too short or too long, it's gonna be a mess. So let's get Aaron up in here. Nice. We got our scissors. I'm gonna make sure to do this carefully. Don't try this at home.
Please don't cut my leg.
I will not cut your leg. So we're just gonna go all in, make a mini skirt. That is so cute. We got ourselves a skirt. Thank you, Aaron. The pattern is done. Now, I kind of want to make it a little edgy. So I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to start kind of like cutting up the edges a little bit because we're going to add some style. Maybe this will be kind of like a schoolgirl, like frilly look. You know what I mean? So I'm going to cut out like little triangles. What a coincidence that today Aaron wore a skirt. It's perfect. All right, guys, our skirt is done. I think this looks fire and I gotta make something for myself too. So let's make something super cute that I can wear. Well, I have a bunch of material left from the other clothing pieces. So I love a good little purse, like a little clutch. So I'm gonna make a cute bag. All right, so I see a really good shape right here. I think we can work with this. This is another good little shape. This could be kind of like our strap. Oh, you know what, guys? We could add like a pocket to our bag. Okay, so I have 3 really nice pieces right here that I can work with. I wanna shape it like a heart. So we have the front of our bag. Now we're gonna use this as the pattern for the backside. We have the front and the back of the bag. It's gonna be a really nice heart. So now let's make the straps. So it's gotta go over my shoulder like this. I'd say this is a nice size. We got ourselves a nice little strap. I think we only need one because that's kind of how like those little bags look. So now we're gonna add it to our heart. First, we need to paste the heart together, and I also want to add like a little pocket. We need to leave some open space at the top so I can put things inside of my bag. So I'm just gonna be placing the tape on the sides. All right, there we go. Secure one side. Wow, this is, I think, the most seamless piece we've done. Now we're gonna do the same on the other side. This little bag kind of reminds me of those like clear backpacks that people wear to school, but this is way more fashionable. All right, we got ourselves a bag. Let's see if it opens. Whoa, that's so cool. Yeah, look at that, guys. We need a little bag. Let's make a little pocket for it. Guys, look at this little pocket. It's so cute. We're gonna place this at the top of our bag, like right here. And now we're gonna add the strap. All right, guys, we got ourselves a heart-shaped bag. It's so cute. I think this is my favorite piece that we've made today. So now we have to get our models in here and we're gonna have a slime fashion runway. Let's go. We got our first model here, so let's put the skirt on her. This should be perfectly fitted. So we're just gonna wrap this like that. Love how these little ruffle things turned out. Super cute. All right, I got my scissors. I got my tape. This is a statement piece. We could just leave it like that. Nice.
Now my skirt is protected from the rain.
Wow, you are ready for the runway. All right, let's get our male model up in here. Come on. Hey, so I made you a shirt.
Dude, this shirt's awesome. I'm concerned that my big head will not fit through there. You know what it is? It's like when babies get like a CT scan.
You were right. It doesn't fit his head.
It doesn't even go around my neck.
That's okay. The fashion show's about to start. We need to come up with something. Don't try this at home, kids. This always happens last minute on fashion runways. You just don't see it. There we go. Wow. Wait, that's actually fire.
This feels like future.
All right, so we're gonna make sure the models get backstage, they get makeup and hair ready, and then we're gonna start the runway. Guys, oh my gosh, the crowd is here. I'm getting so nervous. Our models are already getting ready for the runway. I think it's gonna be great, but I wanna keep making videos like this, so I need y'all's support. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I wanna know what you think of this. Let's get this show going. Ooh.
Wow, so lit.
Love the skirt.
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. The hat is a little too small on his head. Oh my god.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes.
The purse.
She ate.
Period.
Before.
All right, guys, so out of the 3 outfits, which one was your favorite?
Christian's outfit was my favorite because I really like the clear top, but the hat is very weird.
I think your outfit's my favorite. I love the scarf, love the little bag. It's giving a lot of Polly Pockets core. It is the most adorable out of all of them.
Thank you. What about you, Chris?
I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I like Christian's shirt, but I also like your bag. I think it's a tie between the two. I know for a fact the hat was not it.
Awkward.
Thank you guys for joining today. All right, so making these slime clothes was so fun. I think we figured out that we have a tie. The hat is questionable, but that's okay. And we know which item lost. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.